Welcome to Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Being a fireman, father, veteran, husband, world record holder, and Ironman, he brings stories of experience to impact your life while challenging you to live it. What do you want from your life? Why do you want it? Are you willing to go through the challenges to get there? If you have the courage to take that first step, let this podcast be the catalyst to start your fire, while you bring the resilience to make it continue to burn. Our lives are made up of moments called right nows. So let's get started. Forged in the Fires podcast with your host, Fireman Rob, begins now.
Welcome back to Forged in the Fires podcast. I'm your host, Fireman Rob. Today we're talking about resilience. This is one of the biggest things that we're talking about nowadays. I've spoken on it a lot. The resilient mindset. What is resilience? Well, resilience is one of those things. Why do we need to manage our expectations? Well, it is one of the biggest things is that our expectations are sometimes based off of other people's belief systems, off of other people's ability to achieve goals. But at the same point, sometimes our expectations in ourselves are lowered because we don't want to feel that emotional letdown when we don't reach it. Conversely, resilience is one of those things that isn't built unless you do that. Resilience isn't in your mindset, in your toolbox to be able to handle tough situations, to be able to push you to goals that are outside of your reach, unless you have challenged yourself in life. Now, resilience is a lot of different things. In our lives, we've challenged ourselves on many, many different levels. Sometimes we don't even know that we're challenging ourselves and gaining that resilience. It's a subconscious thing that sometimes we push ourselves or we get pushed to be able to do things that we never thought possible. The key is to remember how that happened and why that happened, because that is going to build our resilience long term. That is going to be that buy-in goal that will get you cross more finish lines onto next races, that will get you to more goals financially in your business, in your personal life than anything else. Resilience is part expectations and also part effort. And realistically, both of those things come down to you. What are your expectations of yourself coming up into this new year? I bet you they should just be outside of your reach. But you will still get to them because you will be resilient in your efforts and understand why you're doing it. Thanks for listening today. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks for listening and supporting the Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast, and please share this episode with a friend or family. To find out more about Fireman Rob or reach out about a question, go to www.firemanrob.com. Until next time, live your life forged in the fires.